afternoon, dear students. In chapter 5 GFM, that is forecasting foreign exchange rate, we have two parts of problem. One part we have interest rate parity, purchasing power parity, international Fisher effect. In second part we have problems on arbitrage. In that there are three types. One is locational arbitrage, triangular arbitrage, covered interest arbitrage. In first part we have already solved the problems, and in the second part we have solved the problem with locational arbitrage and triangular arbitrage, and in class I have explained this covered interest also, but due to the shortage of time I was hurried, so let me explain you again the problem. Before that, let me revise you the locational and triangular, and then let me move on with the other problem. So in the first one, that is locational arbitrage, let me look into a problem. Two bank quote USD or INR. Bank A we have, bank B we have. Here it deals with the different bank with the same location, or say different location with the banks. We can go with that. So here we have India and USA. We have bank A and B. Sell and bid code they have given. We have an amount of rupees 83,20,000 is their location arbitrage anta kelidare. So bank A, see, the arbitrage lies here is where we are going to buy somewhere from where, and we are going to sell to somebody. This is where the arbitrager lies. He is going to earn profit or loss. That is what the arbitrage is, where he is going to buy from somewhere and is going to sell to somebody and make a profit. So here we have bank A and bank B. We have bid and ask price. Wherever is less we are going to buy, wherever is more we are going to sell. For selling we are going to use the bid price, for buying we are going to use the ask price. So now understand from where we have a less price, less ask price to buy. Here 83.20, 83.33. So in bank A 83.22, that is ask price is less, so we are going to buy from bank A. Buy from bank A at 83.20, and see the selling price, that is bid price 83.1 to 83.25, whichever is higher. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿಗಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಬಿಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಲುಕ್ ಹಿಯರ್, bank A ask price is 83.20 where you can buy dollar from A, and B bid price is higher so that you can sell the dollar to B. Now we had 83,20,000 buy USD at A, dollar 83,20,000 divided by the buying price 83.20, we got dollar 1 lakh. Now sell it to B. Sell USD to B at the rate of bid price which is higher 83.25, we got 83,25,000. So we had 83,20,000. When we purchase we got dollar 1 lakh. When we sell that to 83.25, we got 83,25,000. Now we have in hand 83,25,000. Let's calculate the profit. 83,25,000 minus 83,20,000 which we had earlier. So we got a profit of 5,000. This is locational, between a bank, between a country we are going to deal with. Move with the triangular arbitrage. Here we are going to do a triangular transaction. Here in the locational, where we are going to buy and we are going to sell, only two processes were involved, but here it will be a three. We are going to buy and then sell, again buy back. Here I'll let you know, I will be having one currency, I am going to buy other currency with that, I am going to sell it to one more currency, and then I buy back the original currency with which I had. So three process will be taken care here. That's why it is called as triangular arbitrage. Let's see a problem with that. Market quote, they have given euro bar USD, that is USD per euro, USD per JPY, euro per JPY. They told they had dollar 10 lakh. Show whether triangular arbitrage will exist, and they have given a path also ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. So here we have already a dollar. So I go back with here. I have a dollar, that is USD I have. With this USD I need to purchase euro. I need to buy euro here. Now I will get euro. Next, they told from euro sell it to JPY. So after buying they need to sell back. They need to sell for JPY. Now I have JPY. I am going to buy the dollar. This is the process in which I am going to solve. So first I need to buy the euro. I have dollar 1 lakh divided by, that is euro and USD connection illide nodi here, euro and USD. So here this is the bid price, this is the ask price. When we are buying we are going to use the ask price. So dollar 10 lakh divided by 1.100, I got 9,88,043 euros. That is euro. Now I need to sell this euro to JPY. Multiply euro and JPY. Euro and JPY currency node. Now bid and ask price. Whenever we are going to sell, we use the bid price. That is 170. Whatever the currency we got euro, multiply it with that. That is sell euro to JPY. 9,88,43 into 170.90. We got JPY. Again from JPY we need to buy back the dollar. So divide. See, JPY in connection with the dollar. Again we are buying back, so I use the ask price 155. When buying I divide. Whatever the currency I got JPY, divide by 155.05. I got US dollar. Previously I had dollar 10 lakh in the problem. Now I got the currency of 10 lakh 1,749. Calculate the profit. I got $1,749.60 as a profit. This is triangular, three-way. Dollar I had, I bought euro, I sell it to JPY. Again with the use of JPY I bought dollar. Move on with the third method, that is covered interest arbitrage. So here, as a name only tells, it is going to incur an interest. So we have to borrow with calculation of interest, and we need to lend with the calculation of interest. We need to repay with the interest. That is what the covered interest arbitrage tells about. Let's see a problem. Here you are US investor with $50,000. Market quoting spot rate they have given 1.26 per GB. If we borrow at 6-month interest rate, if we borrow from US it is 4%. If we borrow from UK 6%. If we lend to US it is 4%. If we lend to UK also 6%. So this is the interest rate for 6 months. So 6-month interest factor, this is a formula which we need to use while paying interest or calculating interest. 1 plus r divided by 2. If it is 6 months we need to use 4. If it is for 3 months they have given, we need to use 4 year. 6 months forward rate is 1.2660. Is there a covered interest arbitrage they are questioning? If yes, we need to show the trade as well as we need to calculate the profit. So as usual, while arbitrage is there, we need to borrow from somewhere and we need to lend it to somebody, and we need to repay the loan which we have borrowed. This is the process in the arbitrage. So first we need to borrow the money where the interest is low. Compare the interest rate here, 4% and 6%. Where it is low in US. So it is less in US. I am going to borrow from here. First one, how much amount? It is $50. Borrow $50 lakh from US. I am an arbitrager. I am borrowing money from US at the rate of 4% per annum. But I am borrowing for 6 months. 6 months. Here I am going to calculate the interest. $50 lakh into, they have given a formula here for the interest factor, 1 plus 0.04. I am converting this 4% to a decimal, divided by, it is for 6 months, so I am using 2 here. So simplifying this, $50 lakh into 1 plus 0.02, $50 lakh into 1.02, I got $51 lakh. So with interest I need to repay 51 lakh after 6 months. I need to pay this. Okay. Next, I borrowed. Now I need to convert this to other currency. What are the two currencies here? USD and GBP. So I borrowed money from USD. I need to invest it to GBP. So now I am going to convert this dollar to GBP. Convert this dollar to GBP. So I have $51 lakh. I'm going to convert it to GBP at the spot rate, $1.2600. I got work it out, 51 lakh divided by 1.260. I got 4047619.04 GBP. $47,619.04. I converted. Now I need to lend or invest. Lend or I am going to invest in GBP. I borrowed from US and I am investing in GBP. For investing I should have convert. So I have converted. Now I am going to invest in UK. That is GBP. In UK at the rate of, what is the interest rate here? 6%. At 6% per annum. So now I calculate what I am going to get at the maturity. So GBP nalli ನಾನು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮೆಚುರಿಟಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So I have 40 lakh 47,619.04 GBP into 1 plus 0.06. For 6 months I am investing, so divide by 2. If I simplify, 40,47,619.04 into 1 plus 0.03, that is 1.03. So if I multiply 1.03, if I multiply, I got 41 lakh 69,047.61 GBP. I got this much. So I got this much income after investing. I borrowed 50 lakh. I need to repay 51 lakh. I converted that to GBP. I got 40 lakh 47,619 GBP. I have invested in UK at 6% per annum for 6 months. I got the return as 41 lakh 69,047.61 GBP. Now I need to convert it. For converting, I am going to sell these GBP currency for dollar after 6 months. ಏನಿದೆ ರೇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ರೇಟ್ 1.2660 ಇದೆ. ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ರೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೆಲ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ 41,69,047.61 GBP. I am selling it to the dollar 1.2660. I got the currency in the dollar into 1.2660. I got 52,78,142.28. This is the dollar which got. Now the next step, that is after investing I need to repay. Next step, I need to repay. So how much I borrowed? I borrowed 50,000, that is with interest I need to pay 51 lakh. So I have dollar 52 lakh 78,014.28. I need to repay 51 lakh. Profit is 1,78,014.28 dollar after repaying the loan. Let me recall the problem once again. You are an US investor with $50 lakh with you. The spot rate is 1.26 and the forward rate is 1.2660. You have a 6-month rate of US 4%, UK 6%. You need to calculate and see whether there is a covered interest arbitrage. If there is that, you have to trade and compute the profit. The process here is we need to borrow, invest somewhere and repay the loan which you have borrowed. First I borrowed $50 lakh from US where the interest rate is very less. I need to repay with interest 51 lakh. Convert that to GBP where I have to invest UK 6%. I convert it and invest at UK at 6%. I got 41,69,000 as a profit. I am going to sell these GBP for the dollar at the forward rate which they have given in the problem, that is 1.2660. Multiply, I got 52,78,014 rupees, that is dollar. So I am going to repay 51 lakh which I have borrowed from US. I got a profit of 1,78,014.28. Thank you.